Hello again viewers, watching the World Cup in Tenerife. Does it get any better? Let's take a wee walk, we'll see how busy the bars are. England game's just about to kick off. Let's go. I'll show you where I'm staying tonight. Bit of drama viewers, there's a bit of drama at the airport. So I'm staying in a place I've never stayed before. A lot of viewers have stayed here, they quite like it. It's Marola Partisan. First impressions are, staff are very friendly. The room's dated, studio room, it says a pool view, but that's debatable whether it's a pool view. It's a lower ground floor, pool's just through here. I'll let you know what I paid for it just in a wee minute. There's a pool through there. I quite like the location actually. Now, you could easily miss these apartments. The bus drops you right here, across the road from the airport. Get the number 40 and make sure you press the wee button in the bus. You've got the Parque Santiago shopping centre up there as well, so that basically takes you in the back end of Los Cristianos, just round to the right. You can go up the back end of Los Cris, so kind of in between Los Cris and Las Americas, although it is classed as Las Americas. So we're going to pass some other apartments and hotels. We'll walk down to the Parque de la Paz strip, viewers, and the good news is I'm back in Tenerife. 25, 26 degrees. It's actually very windy, but it is glorious. The sun's out, the World Cup's on. What is not to like? We've got the Wales game tonight, viewers. Wales and England fans, are you nervous? How do you think you're going to do? I've just seen the England team, which is about to kick off. I think England have got to be favourites to beat Iran, although Iran are actually quite high up in the world rankings if you look at it, so they're not that bad a side. So first games are always tricky, cagey affairs. Probably 1-0, 2-0 England is a good prediction, but you never know. First games can be tricky. Here is the Marola Park, another accommodation next to it. We're going to take a wee walk left. I've got the cap, viewers. The cap has to go on immediately because of the sun, but I'm in the shade here, which is quite good. So you can see this is more like in a residential area, but we are right next to many hotels that you will know around the corner. We've got the Volcano, the Bitacora, the Andorra, Central Centre, Optimist, and are you an optimist about England and Wales chances? What do you think? Do you think England can realistically win the World Cup? I think you look at the striker they've got, Harry Kane. I wouldn't swap him for anybody else in the tournament. Benzema's out injured now, so basically I think striker wise England have got a big chance. The thing that would concern me if I was an England fan is the centre of your defence. That remains to be seen. There's the Udalla Park. I've done another video in there showing you that. So these complexes along here, I think they're all 2 or 3 star. They're pretty basic. I paid more than I wanted for this room tonight, but I've evened it up tomorrow night. I'm only paying £22 for my accommodation, and then Wednesday night I'm doing something different. You'll see that soon on the channel as well. There's a few wee bars and restaurants down here. These are not the busy ones, but we're going to go around the corner. We'll maybe see some people watching the football. I paid £67 for a studio apartment. The apartment seems fine to me. It is dated, but it seems fine to me, no complaints. Location is going to be not bad for me as well. I quite know this location quite well around the corner. Parque de la Paz strip and everything. So, a few other restaurants across there as well. If you're used to staying in this area, you'll know these restaurants. We've started off in a bit of a different location than I normally do videos. Check it here. Busy. A wee cafe in here. Cappuccino Sports Bar. So I'm assuming they're going to be showing the football. It's going to be coming on soon, although it's not on yet. So you might want to head to a bar that's got the commentary on, obviously, and we're going to go down there in a minute, viewers, don't you worry. Let's head down this way. Now, I've already met some viewers at the airport. There already was some drama. I did not have accommodation booked for tonight, and I was really struggling to get accommodation. There's a Central Centre hotel. If you're staying at the Volcano, Bitacora, Central Centre, the bus will drop you right off there as well. So don't go off where I got off, you go off at the next one. I didn't have accommodation booked for tonight when I actually arrived in Tenerife. I couldn't find anything that was affordable. The cheapest accommodation was about £90 for like the Oro Negro, Oro Blanco, and I've stayed in them before and they're not worth £90, so I just refused to pay it. I almost booked into a wee hostel in Costa Deque, and then the Marala Portazan came up, £67. I should have actually got it for 63, but the agoda.com app was not working, so I had to bite the bullet and pay an extra £4 for us. What a disaster. So that's more than really I think I would normally pay for that standard of accommodation. The accommodation, to be fair, is fine. The room looks absolutely fine, perfect. I've stayed in a lot worse. I'll let you know tomorrow what it's like. That's always a litmus test, is the next day. So you got a wee park down here. Volcano Hotel straight ahead, Andorra Hotel, we're going to take a left when we get down here. More wee restaurants across there as well. So let me tell you, I'm just going to say a wee hello to some viewers on the channel. Thank you so much for all your support watching the videos. I was sitting at Prestwick Airport this morning at 4:30 in the morning, and Pat from Canvas Lang, lovely meeting you. Enjoy your holiday, your wife. Pat came up and he sat next to me and he says, hello viewers. That was quite funny. Then I was on the transfer. The flight with Ryanair, there was a wee bit of turbulence in that flight, about 10-15 minutes, it was quite rocky. And then when I got on the transfer, basically from the plane to the airport building, somebody says to me, Kevin, have you got your glasses with you, your pound glasses? They watch the channel as well. So a wee hello to the guys from Kilwinning. I'm terrible with names, I'm absolutely terrible with names. I think it was maybe Marie and it was Stuart or Stevie. Lovely meeting you. And then I was standing at the bus station, or the bus stop at the airport, and another viewer came up and said hello, and that was Maureen and Steve from Galashiels, originally from Port Seton, now lived in Galashiels. Lovely speaking to you, got on the bus with them, and Maureen saved me some money. We had a wee scramble, had some notes in my back pocket, and they all fell out, and it's very windy and they were going all over the place, and luckily we just caught it in time. I wish I'd got a wee video for you, you wouldn't have believed it, viewers. So I nearly lost €60 before I got on the bus, but a few other people helped me out and stopped the money blowing away. So there we go. So could go down this way, but let's go straight on. We'll pass by the Andorra Hotel. So what I've tried to do here, viewers, is if you're coming to Tenerife and you're considering any of these accommodations, I'll just show you basically where they're located. I think they're quite a good location. The Marola Portazan and Marola Park are a wee bit further out than these ones. I would argue that the location of the Volcano and Andorra, for where I'm going, probably is slightly better, but it all depends on the deals, doesn't it? You're going to pay a lot more obviously for the Volcano, and the Andorra I noticed was a lot more as well. There is the Central Centre Hotel, that's very expensive tonight. I was looking at for Thursday night and it's about £72 I think for a room, which is the top end of the budget, viewers. It's actually quite nice inside that hotel, the rooms. They don't have any balconies or terrace, but so I wouldn't stay there long term, but one night might be possible. So we're going to take a wee left round to the Parque de la Paz strip. Also, I need to give a wee shout out to all the guys who've recently bought a coffee. I'll do that in another video maybe later on tonight. Before I forget, if you're still watching, the plan is we'll go live somewhere about 4:45. And I've made a mess of that because I think there's a game on at 4 o'clock and I can't remember who's playing. It might be a good game, but to be fair, I cannot just watch football the whole day I'm here. I need to get some work done and some videos done. So I'm going to be in Los Cris, Las Americas, Costa Deque. There might be a wee surprise, there might be another resort I'm in you've not seen me in too often. Watch out for that on the channel. Now I can tell you some viewers, see this wee bench here? I have sat here at this wee bench the couple of times I stayed at the Volcano, and I just sat at the bench and numerous people have just walked by and said hello and they watch the channel. This is the place to meet people, at this wee bench here. People sit at the bench, I can't sit there. So basically that is the Volcano, straight down there on the left hand side. Across the road you've got the Bitacora, just past the Volcano you've got the Best Tenerife Hotel, If you walk right down, you come to the La Siesta Hotel on the right hand side. And then if you just walk round the corner and walk up a wee bit, you come to the Patch and the Double and all that. So it's a good location here. Volcano's quite a nice hotel. Definitely out my budget for this trip. Prices in November and December in Tenerife definitely go up, without a doubt. Let's take a wee walk down to the left. Chance I might be here tonight in the Parque de la Paz strip of bars. We'll see, viewers. We'll see how the videos are doing. Definitely watching the Wales game later on. I'm going to watch the England game just now. Normally during the day in the Parque de la Paz strip, it's not that busy normally just the Highlander. It's quite busy because they've got seats that come right out onto the street. But I suspect today there'll be more people because the football's on. If you go on a Saturday when the Premier League games are on, then it can get busy. Okay, they're advertising the England game here, but again we've not really hit any of the busy bars yet. And I can tell you the temperature has definitely increased. I think it's more than 25 now. How nice is it to be back in Tenerife, viewers? If you're new to the channel, do me a wee favour, hit the button there that says subscribe. It does not cost a penny. That's the good news for today. And if you can join me later on about 4:45, I don't know where I'll be, I'm not decided yet. I don't think I'll be in Los Cris today. I think I might go right towards the other way. We'll see. Some of these restaurants normally wouldn't be open at this time, but they might be open a wee bit earlier today. Yeah, you've got the Safari Centre fountains, you've got a back entrance that will take you in there, some lovely restaurants in the Safari Centre. People ask me quite a lot about restaurants. I'm not really a food expert, but I can tell you, you can't really go wrong in the Safari Centre. The restaurants in there are quite nice. I had a very nice Chinese last time I was here. I think it was called Imperial something. Deli Delights down there as well. So basically that wee pathway will take you back end, the Safari Centre. Corner bar, I can already see quite a lot of people in as well. Check out Shelley, good singer. Rick and Shelley's channel, check it on YouTube. Shelley sings there. I don't know what nights, just check the ABC Tenerife app, it's absolutely free. And you'll see that. The temperature is getting very hot now, viewers. Now we're talking, viewers, eh? This is now the World Cup strip. There's definitely a lot more people here than normal is during the day. National Anthem's just about to come on, viewers. I'm just about to head in one of these bars. I'm not sure what one I'll pick. We'll see, there's quite a lot to choose from. These guys must be roasting. So, Bram's in list. Good thing about national anthems, viewers, do you know that? It should not get struck because it's a national anthem. There you go. Don't know if you knew that, viewers. So here we've got the Highlander, which is always busy actually during the day and busy at night. Sun trap seats out here. I've met lots of viewers on this wee strip, especially at night. You can see it's pretty busy. Next door, we've got the Soul Suites. Now my sister Caroline and Gavin were in there the other night, said it was brilliant, good bar. Next door, you've got the Hole in the Wall Irish bar. They've got singers on, sometimes they've got the guy Fergo who owns the place, I think, and then sometimes they've got a girl on. You can see there's still quite a few people in there as well. We've got the Golden House Chinese, which many people tell me is one of the best Chineses in this area. Let me know if you've been in. This will be open later on tonight, the Bill said, never really opens during the day. It's very, very good bands in here, including the Vagabonds, Black Hole as well. They're not on until later on at night. Frankie's bar, run by Susie, Scottish lady, good wee bar, doesn't get busy till later on at night, opens at 7 o'clock. The Coconut Joe's open later as well. So you can see during the day this wee strip is quite quiet, but there's quite a few bars there that are very busy, get a bit of atmosphere. I'll probably head in one of them to watch the football. Like a wee bar, they've got the commentary on, bit of atmosphere, can't beat it. We'll show you a nice restaurant across the road here as well. I believe it's owned by the same people who own the Chill Out restaurant as well. This is just going to take us on to the Golden Mile. If you're new to Las Americas, then this is the main street in Las Americas. Stretches all the way. You go left to Los Cristianos, you go right, it'll take you down towards the other end of Las Americas, and eventually if you just keep walking you'll come to Puerto Colón, Costa Deque, San Eugenio. Oh, hold on, viewers, nearly walked into a bike there. It's hot. So I can go left down towards Los Cristianos. I'm not going down that way just now, but there's the Mare Nostrum resort. The Mediterranean Palace was about £140 tonight for bed and breakfast, so I declined that offer. It was out of my budget, viewers. I'm never in the room, so I don't really care too much about the hotels. The hotel I'm in is fine for me. You'll find if I did go along here to the patch, you'll probably find a lot of the bars, like Bad Bob's, around about Princess Di's and all that, they'll be very busy with people watching the game. If I went right along to Leonardo's and the Traveller's Rest, I'd imagine they're absolutely mobbed for the game. But I'm not walking as far up in this one. Some nice restaurants up the top here, eh? A lot of nice designer shops as well. If you're still watching, give me a wee thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Great to be back in Tenerife. If you're about, hopefully see you about. I know I've got quite a few viewers have sent me wee messages saying they're in Tenerife, so I'll hopefully see you on my travels. Got a live sports bar there as well. That's one my dad might like, look. Desio. A lot of the hotels are going to be very busy showing the football as well. No doubt in it. We've got the Hard Rock Cafe over on the left hand side. Still watching? Thanks so much, you are a superstar. That's what helps the channel the most. I really appreciate it. Viewers, it's time to get the cap on. The sun is getting hotter. What a great place to be in November, can't complain. That just takes us back up to the Parque de la Paz strip, which we'll probably got in a minute. I could walk a wee bit further along, pop into Bad Bob's, maybe watch the game. But I think they're just about to kick off, so we'll see. Maybe I will watch the first half somewhere and then go somewhere else, we'll see. Hard Rock Cafe over there, nice in there, eh? They've got a wee rooftop bit for the cocktails as well. If you need a wee bit of jewellery or a watch, that's your place there. Magic Bar, quite popular with the young ones at night. Used to have live music on there, I don't know if it's a DJ now, I'm not quite sure. Fountains are not on just now, they'll probably be on later on tonight. Maybe do a wee video tonight, show what it's like. Harry's Cocktail Bar, right up the top, can you see it? So there's quite a few people in there, they've obviously got a lot of big screens showing the game. Literally just jump in here, viewers. We just jump in. So these wee fountains will be on later on tonight. There's Harry's Bar. So I'm just going to head right through there, a wee shortcut out the back, and I'm going to pop into one of the bars at the Parque de la Paz strip. Thanks so much for joining me on the first video from Tenerife. I'll maybe see you if you're about today, 4:45 roughly, for the live. Don't know where it'll be, we'll wait and see. And by that point you'll know how England got on. I'm predicting 1 or 2 now, let's see if I'm right. I'm quite often wrong, so we'll see. We'll wait and see. Wales tonight, I think I might be a draw. USA, quite a strong, physical, well organised, fit team. Going to be hard, but you get Bale on the side, you've always got a chance, haven't you? Produces magic out of nothing. There's a lot of Wales fans over here. I've heard there's 2,000 to 3,000 Welsh fans come over for the World Cup. Hopefully I'll find a few bars, we'll walk in a minute. I'll watch the game tonight. It's Parque Santiago 3 just down the left there as well. Parque Santiago 4 at the end of the road. So just try to help you out, let you know all the locations, the apartments and hotels. Hope you've enjoyed the video and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much, viewers. I'll see you later. I'm just away to watch the game.